Hi, today is May 30th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 835 for the year of the monk. As I waited to be led into the crashed spaceship last Sunday, I thought I saw a monk or a friar looking down on me from the roof of a building across the street. Even after I determined that it was almost certainly a folded umbrella, the umbrella seemed to insist that I keep seeing the monk. I admired the umbrella's insistence and the monk's persistence. And I thought about how in earlier days, when I was nearly paralyzed with fear and guilt, the monk would have exacerbated those feelings. But now that I no longer fear God, and now that I believe in something that does not judge, that only loves, the monk on the roof merely amuses. It's a playful sign from whatever there is, and not a warning. Hell, the monk might even be a sign of approval and encouragement, in which case God help us all. Poem number 836, The Balance. She was full, but she was thirsty. She was released, but she was not free. She was present, but she was gone. She was with people, but she was alone. She knew that she had been saved, but she felt spent. She had to go on, but she had to relent. She felt insane, but she had her wits. She felt pristine, but she had some nits. She felt apathetic, but she was involved. She felt like an insect, but she had evolved. And she had revolved, but she also felt revolted. She felt not quite there, but she had not yet bolted. She felt discouraged, but she would go on. She felt encouraged, so she sang a song. She felt so quiet, but she had been heard. She had been shaken, but remained undisturbed. I didn't write music for that one because I think maybe Dog Bowl might want to write music for that one. I'll ask him later. Poem number 837, The Funk. There were a lot of people that I didn't want to be with, but I was really glad that you were there. I would have been more clearly happy to be with you if the clouds hadn't settled in so dark and I hadn't felt so empty and barren. When the heaviness dissipates, I will feel better. I may even feel great. When the clouds pass, I'll drink a non-alcoholic toast to the transitory nature of ghosts. Until then, I guess I have to sit with the funk, maybe listen to some Ohio players, and try to be grateful that life is like an onion. It can stink like hell, but it has so many layers. Poem number 838, Omphaloskepsis. Omphaloskepsis. I learned a new word, omphaloskepsis. I had my shirt unbuttoned, and I looked down at my navel, and then I looked up navel gazing, and Wikipedia showed me a picture of 4 statues depicting omphaloskepsis. And Wikipedia explained that in the Hindu religion, the navel is the site of the Manipura, the 3rd primary chakra. It is associated with fire and the power of transformation. I could use a little fire and maybe a lot of transformation right about now. Perhaps I will try some omphaloskepsis a little later this week. And a possible byproduct is that if I stare at my belly for a prolonged period, I may stop eating so much. And the last poem of the day, poem number 839, The Belly. Last poem of the day, poem number 839, The Belly. It is sometimes said, get out there and do things, and you will feel a part of life, and you will feel better. And sometimes that is right, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Sometimes it's better to sit with whatever it is and feel it and work with it and work it out, or feel it and let it work itself out. If you listen closely, your body will tell you what to do, like the way my belly says stop eating so much. It even tells me that when I'm trying not to listen. I hear you, belly, and I hope I soon take heed before I am too big to make it out the door, but right now I must button up my shirt. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. More than you can possibly imagine. I appreciate you.